Well, if you were to look up this matchup between Brown and Cornell, you might if you were going to tune into one before for this one, you might think 157 would be the match to get. With Meyer Shapiro of Cornell ranked second in the country, and Brown's Blake Saito, who is checking in with a 15-1 mark so far this season, has ascended into the top 30, 35 nationally. And we're off to a pretty good start here at 157 alongside Jonathan Conrad. I'm Mike Rubin. Thanks for making us a part of your Saturday evening. Bears and Big Red in this Ivy Open. There'll be an Ivy tournament at the end of this year. The Ivies have been part of the EIWA for a while, but there'll be an Ivy-only wrestling tournament at the end of this season.
Both wrestlers getting right into the action here. Blake Saito's been having a fantastic season for the Brown Bears. He's going to get really tested today, though, with the number 2 ranked Meyer Shapiro.
Good sprawl. Shapiro keeps it moving. Saito was able to spin out of it. Still no control. And does Blake have it? It's close, but not quite there yet.
And they walk out. Wow.
I got to ask, Shapiro wearing pink shoes. I'd have to imagine if you're wearing pink shoes, or a different color other than black, you must have some confidence, huh?
Of course.
I was a track guy. If you wore pink or yellow shoes in track, you better be fast. Been no shortage of greats at this weight class for Cornell over the last several years. Shapiro, 3-1 mark coming into the weekend. So far, 2 minutes into this first period, no score with Brown's Blake Saito.
Shapiro, good single there. He's able to crack Blake down to his hip.
And there's the control, the takedown.
Saito looking to get right to his feet, but Shapiro does a really good job of bringing him back down to,
He's quick,
his
huh?
belly. Very quick.
Get that right arm out in a... Didn't give him a whole lot to work with.
Nope. Saito trying to work back to his base. Shapiro does a really good job of keeping the pressure on him.
Blake's got to be careful not to get to back points. Hey, very nearly came to a reversal. He got it.
Oh.
And that's going to be a reversal the other way. So I think you get a couple of reversals there. First one for Saito and then one for Shapiro going back the other way. And they're going to get a look at it. The officials confer, and they are going to confirm. So here's Saito's initial reversal right there.
Right after fighting off back points, and Shapiro goes right into a Peterson position and is able to get the reversal right back. Great wrestling out of both of them.
So the score should be 5-2, and it is in favor of Shapiro after one. Shapiro will be bottom to start the second. Jordan Lean gives a thumbs up to the official. No real dispute. They got it right, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
And if there were any question, someone would have thrown a brick, I'm sure.
Saito trying to hook Shapiro's ankle. Looking for a return.
And there's the mat return. Oof, with some authority.
Yep.
Tries to roll him back. Still no reversal. Saito does a good job of getting his belly back underneath. And very close to reversal points. And there
Saito
they are.
Still has his leg.
Nope, no reversal points. Sorry.
Yep. And Saito's still on top here after keeping the grip on his leg.
Let's get another look at that last sequence. You'll see.
Good return.
Yeah, he never lost the control.
Shapiro's right back, right into a Grammy. Blake follows him quite well. Now he's in a banana split position. Nice tight waist claw from Saito.
Blake trying to return Shapiro to the mat. And does. Comes back across the face. Now back over into a half. Returns him down. Shapiro trying to reverse him and does get the escape. Almost into a takedown spot.
Now he just wrestles through every position.
Yeah, he doesn't stop.
No. Some great chain wrestling by Shapiro.
Native of Woodbine, Maryland is Shapiro. Just a sophomore. Was a third place in the national championship last year was Shapiro, All-American as a first year. Finished last year 27-3.
And Saito coming off of a big tournament win at the Southern Scuffle. Dropped a match last week in some duels, but if he's able to wrestle back here, he's having a great season.
He's only down 6-2. Needs the escape, though, and see if he can step out of this. Shapiro doing a really fine job of holding on. And did a good job of coming back with that. Yeah, kept him down with that right elbow. Started the forearm to the back of the neck of Saito.
Shapiro using that claw too. Looking, trying to keep his toe in.
Still in. Trying to pull him back, and they will be out of bounds. Stalemate call.
Stalemate call. Yeah, one escape here for Saito and a takedown, and he's right back in this match.
Easier said than done, but
Of course.
But you're right. He's no blowouts, that's for sure. We've not seen good step up, but Shapiro, you saw him get the right leg very quickly to deny Saito the escape opportunity. Tries to lower that shoulder. Once again, trying to step up.
Using a head lever to get his arm back. Nice tight waist by Shapiro.
He's not giving Blake Saito a lot to work with.
No, not at all. Now a stall call on Saito.
There's the crossface, and Saito trying to get out of bounds.
Trying to get a reset here.
And there it is. 15 seconds left, however, so Shapiro in control here at 157. Good job by Saito to wrestle through that, deny back points from the number 2 wrestler in the land, but it will go in the books as a 6-2, make it 7-2 win with the riding time point for Meyer Shapiro at 157, which extends Cornell's lead in the dual meet to 13-3.
At 165 pounds for Cornell,
So at 165, Julian Ramirez will take the mat.